This project visualizes the consumption of food and makes recommendations to add to our diet. When it comes to following a healthy diet, people usually focus on calories and fats but are oblivious to other essential nutritional components. Food pyramid acts as a reference to the users when choosing the food items to formulate a healthy diet. For example, the food pyramid advocates that a healthy diet includes 6 to 11 servings of grains per day. The set of visualizations in this module gives us an overview of consumption of food components by various demographics. And in this next module gives us an overview of distribution of consumption. The final module presents us with the options we could add to our diet. Earlier, we mentioned 6 to 11 servings of grains are recommended. This stacked area chart provides us with insights like people of age group 10 to 20 consume the most amount of refined grains, and the kids of age group 0 to 10 are clearly falling short. The stacked histogram to the right answers the questions about the consumption trends of males and females. We notice males of all age groups consume more refined grains when compared to females, but the consumption of whole grains is rather even. We can select any food component among the options to be plotted, and same goes for the demographics used for classifying the population. Here is a representation of consumption of meat, and we can change the demographic to classify by income. And now by ethnicity. Since ethnicity is a nominal variable, we use stacked histogram, as an area chart cannot be used to represent such data. To view the data pertaining to just one subgroup of a component, we have to click over it and all the graphs are changed accordingly. And if you are interested in the distribution of data rather than mean, the Wyoplot provides such information. The thickness of bins tells us how many people of the demographic are consuming the respective quantity of the food component. Non-Hispanic Asians have the highest proportion of people consuming 5 to 10 grams of sugar. If the bin is stretched, then the distribution is more uniform. We observe the bumps on the bins of Hispanic and non-Hispanic blacks. This indicates multimodal data. And such a phenomenon raises questions and warrants investigations into why it occurred. Say we feel we may be falling short of few servings of meat. So we move on to the next module to check which demographics consume 5 to 10 servings of meat. On selecting 5 to 10 servings of meat, we observe that 42% are females and 58% are males. We can move the brush around to get such insights for various proportions of food components. More females consume 0 to 5 servings of meat compared to males. This may just be a bias in our data. When we look at the horizontal bar chart below, we notice that 61% of females consume 0 to 5 servings of meat. We observe the same kind of insights for other classifications like age, race and income. Now, if we wish to improve our diet, say by compensating for the 2 servings of grains we are falling short of, we move on to the next module. Here we can select the range of servings required in order to compensate for the deficiency in consumption of food component. Once the range is selected, the food components which fall under the selected range are displayed below. So we select the range 1.5 to 2.5 for the food component grains and present with the corresponding list of food items. But is this enough to select which food item to add to our diet? Nutritional information such as vitamins, proteins and fiber play an important role in personalizing our diet. That is, we may be interested to choose a particular diet such as high protein or fiber food. To gain insights on such information, the user can select these nutritional components in the bubble chart and the results are shown for the food items which were displayed earlier. Say we are only interested in a particular range of protein. We can zoom into this area for the bubble radius. We may find cholesterol more relevant than sugars and can choose it instead. To observe patterns or trends on things like what food components the food items contain, we can move the axis around. This may be interesting to statisticians. This system will prove useful to the individuals looking to analyze and improve their current diet. It will also be helpful to the organizations that are looking to analyze the consumption of food by various demographics and thus better define their target audience, which will be great help in the formulation of business strategies. This system has been developed under guidance of Dr. Ross. Thank you for watching this video.